Hello YouTube, example 100,000 here, also known as iCookie on Full Tilt Poker. So now I'm playing in a 10 cent, 25 cent rush, which I'm sure you would know it's the same as Zoom on PokerStars. I'm just playing on Full Tilt because I recently got the Silver Edge VIP, and that thing gives you like $1 for every 100 Full Tilt points you earn, and the rewards program for PokerStars is a lot more difficult and slow, I guess. So I'm playing on Full Tilt often now. This is in okay. So this is a hand where I'm in the big blind with an Ace 3 offsuit, and this guy sends on tilt, just raises 3x. That's a normal raise. In rush, I usually raise 3x as well. I just decided to call since it's not too much to call for my big blind. With a small ace, I could hit an ace and, whatever, it might be good. So the flop comes to Jack 3. So I hit a pair of 3s and there's a Jack there. So since this guy raised pre-flop, I thought, hey, usually people who raise pre-flop have a decent hand, right? Otherwise they would have just folded, since it's rush and you would go straight away to a new hand, and he's not even on a blind or antes. This guy's from Malaysia, which is interesting. So he raises, so on the turn he makes a continuation bet of $1.20, and that's actually quite big. I rarely make continuation bets that big. So I decided, since I hit a pair, there's not much reason I should fold, because that would have been a waste of money on the pre-flop by calling. So he bet, and I decided, hey, why not just like take a turn card, see if I get an ace or a 3, and I'll be happy, right? And since there's 2 spades on the board, I just decided to call just in case he continuation bet big, hoping that I would like fold a flush draw or something. So on the turn comes a queen of clubs. I check again, and he bets $2. $2 into the pot, which was 3 something before. So I just decided to call again, since it wasn't a big bet compared to the first bet, and I thought, hey, he could be bluffing. He could have like 10 king and could have raised pre-flop with that. So I just decided to call. The pot's now $7.60, with a rake of 40 cents taken by Full Tilt. So now comes a river, which is a 5, which is pretty much a blank, because it didn't complete a flush draw. It didn't complete much basically, and I thought, hey, he probably didn't have 4-5 or ace 4. That would be weird, right? And if he had me, he would have had me on the turn or the flop already. So I just decided to check for the third time. $7.60, and he makes a massive bet of $6. This thing goes way too fast, this replay. He made a massive bet of $6. I thought for a while. I thought, why in the world would you bet so little on the turn but bet so big on the river? It didn't really make much sense. So I thought, if I had him on the turn, then I most likely had him on the river. So I just decided, so it was a massive bet. It was around 80% of the pot, I'm guessing. $6 into $7.60. That's a really, really big bet. So that either tells me that he has a really strong hand, or not so strong of a hand, and was completely bluffing to try and get me off. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, I'll make a hero call and call off $6, which is quite a lot. And turns out that he had 7-9 of clubs. So I was like, wow, this guy likes playing suited one gappers, raising pre-flop with it and playing extremely aggressive with it. So I guess now I can like make a note that he does that for future reference, just in case I see him again, because on Full Tilt there's nowhere as many players as on PokerStars, so the chances of seeing the same person more than once is very likely. For example, I've seen this guy Creepy Donk. I can remember his name pretty well because it's hilarious. And same as Shark AA73. I've seen this guy many times when playing Rush. So this is a hand that I had, and I thought it was interesting and worth sharing because I'm really proud of this call, and I was pretty shocked that he had like 7-9. I was more expecting something like King 10 or King Ace or something along those lines. So thanks for watching. This is example 100,000 on YouTube, or iCookie on Full Tilt Poker. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.